division. This is a symbol we will say when you do long division. Long and division. Remember in the last video I said we're going to look at long division in our next production. So let's go. If you're given a question like this, 8 divided by 4, to do it using the long division method, you ask yourself, is there a way of writing 8 as 4 times something or 4 plus something? Let's see what I have. Can you write it as 8 is equal to 4 plus something? Let's see. I can write 8 as 8 plus 0, right? So can I now write this 8 as 4 plus something or 4 times something? I'll go with the first one. 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 8, which means the same as 4 plus 4. So now that I have 4 times 2, what then do I do? The 2 will go up here. Good. And since 4 times 2, this is 4, times 2 will give me 8. I now bring the 8 here. It goes there. So now we have to do this operation. 8 minus 8. What is 8 minus 8? Excellent. If you said 0, that's good. We know that 1 minus 1 is 0. So 8 minus 8 is 0. And that brings us to the end of our operation. So 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. Next, how will you attempt this? So in the same way, let's see if we can write 7 as 3 plus something. Good. I said 7 is same as 3 plus 1. For those who cannot get it readily, you can write 7 as 3 plus 4. Then you write 4 as 3 plus 1. You will still come out with this. Now we have 2 3's here. We have to write this in a compressed form like we saw in the first example. So we have 3 plus 3. We can write it as 3 times 2 because we have 2 3's, right? And now 2 is red. Where do we write this 2? Look at, it's easy to know what to write. This is 3 here. This is 3 here. This is 7 here. This is 7 here. So we need a number here. That number is 2. Don't bother about the 1. I will show you where the 1 will go. So we write 2 there. And in order to know what to write, if you know that 3 plus 3 is 6, you can just write 6 here. But for those who cannot see, do you see 6? 6 comes from 3 plus 3. So now we take this 6 and write it here like this. Good. Now what is the operation we have to do? We have to subtract. So 7 minus 6 equal to what? 1. Do you see the 1 now? This is a 1 here. This is a 1 here. And now we can rightly say 7 divided by 3 is equal to 2 remainder 1. In the first example, there was a remainder which is 0, which we usually don't write if it's perfect, unless you are asked what is the remainder. And now we have a remainder 1. Let's see the next example. Wow, what a view. Okay, can you read this operation? This is 17 divided by 5. Again, you can go slowly, or if you're a fast thinker, you can just go through the first step like this. For the slow thinkers, you write 5 plus 12. Then 12 you can write as 5 plus 7. Then 7 you can write as 5 plus 2. You will still come out with this. So those who are fast will just see it as 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2 equals 17. Those who are good at maths, excellent, they think fast. You realize that this will be 5 times what? How many 5s do we have here? 3. So we can write it as 5 times 3. So the smart students will write this 17 as 5 times 3 plus 2. Excellent. Those who are slow can write like this. We will still come out with the same answer. So it's about what you feel comfortable doing. Okay? So now where do we write this 3? This 3 has to go over 7, not over 1. 1 divided by 5 is not possible because you cannot give 5 people 1, 1, 1 equal things. Okay? So now we see the 3 is over 7 because we took 17 things to give to 5 people. And each person got 3. So this now, we can write this expression as 17 is equal to 15 plus 2. Do you see the reason? Because we have to take this 15 and write under 17. But if you leave it as 5 plus 5 plus 5, it's difficult to see 15 there. Next operation, 15 goes there, and what do we have to do? We have to subtract 15 from 17. So 17 minus 15 will give us what? For those who cannot think fast, 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 5 is excellent 2. Do you see the blue 2? The 2 is here, and now we are done with the operation. We can rightly say 17 divided by 5 is equal to 3 remainder 2. Let's look at the next operation. How many birds do you see here? Which bird do you like? Birds want to learn mathematics. They want to do division. Let's see if you can do better than the birds. Now we have 21 divided by 9. You always read the bigger number first. 21 divided by 9. I want to write 21 as 9 what? 9 plus 9 will give us 18. And if we add 3 to 18, that will give us 21. So do you see the pattern here? So now we can write 9. How many 9s do we have here? Excellent, 2. So how do we write it above? We write it as 9 plus 2? No. We write it as 9 times 2. Good, if you got it right. So 2 comes in. Do we write the 2 over 2 here or over 1? We cannot write it over 2 because 2 divided by 9 is not possible because 2 is smaller than 9. You have 2 candies. Can you give equally to 9 friends? No. So the 2 will go above 1. So now we have to write this in a way that we can remove 18 and write here. We know that 9 plus 9 is 18. So it'll be okay for us to write 21 as 18 plus 3. So we can conveniently now take 18 under 21. Boom. What do? We subtract. The minus sign comes in, and we have 21 minus 18. How do we do this operation? You did subtraction already. So 1 minus 8 is not possible because 1 is smaller than 8. So if we take 1 from 2 and we bring here, this becomes 11. 11 will be bigger than 8, and so that subtraction can happen. So 11 minus 8. Let us count from 8 to 11. We have 8 in our minds. 9, 10, 11. Using your fingers, you realize that will give us 3. 21 minus 18 is 3. You can equally count from 18 to 21. 18, 19, 20, 21. You equally see that you have 3. So up to you, which one are you comfortable with? You go ahead, and we are done with the operation. Now you just tidy up and write neatly that 21 divided by 9 is equal to 2 remainder 3. Is your city this clean? Look at this road. Is it this clean? Let's see how we can do math on a clean street. Good. What do we have here? Oh, boom. 64 divided by 7. How do we go about that? Can we divide 6 by 7? No, because 6 is smaller than 7. So now we use both numbers. That will be 64. So can we write 64 as 7 plus 7 plus 7? Now maybe we don't have space to write all that. It may be too long. Then we use the other method of multiplication. You know that 7 times 9 is 63. So if we have 63 plus 1, that will give us 64. From the previous examples, you see that 9 will go over 4, right? Excellent. So we have 9. And then we have to write this, tidy this up and write it neatly so that we can see where 63 is coming from. So 64 is equal to 63 plus 1. Now we can conveniently take our 63 over. So 63 goes there. What do we have to do? We subtract. The minus sign flies in. 4 minus 3 is 1. 6 minus 6 is 0. So we can just write 1. And we are done. So we write neatly. 64 divided by 7 is equal to 9 remainder 1. Excellent. Wow, is this a lake? Look at the view. Can we do mathematics here? It looks beautiful like mathematics. Let's see. What is our challenge here? Boom. Oh, 46 divided by 7. Can we start with 4 divided by 7? Excellent. If you said no, why? Good. Did you just say 4 is smaller than 7? That's great. Now, if 4 is smaller than 7, what do we take? Good job. We use 46 because 46 is far bigger than 7. And how will you write 46? How can you expand 46 so that you get 7 from it? So, I have this. 46 is equal to 7 times 6 plus 4. 7 times 6 will give us 42. And 42 is the closest number less than 46. So, we have 6 up there as usual. Above 6, not above 4. And 46 is the same as 42 plus 4. So what do we do with 42? It goes under 46. What do we do here? We invite the minus sign and we do the operation. 6 minus 2 is 4. And what is 4 minus 4? 0. And we are done because 4 is smaller than 7. We cannot continue with the division. And now we write it in a neat way. We have 46 divided by 7 is 6 remainder 4. You can write the remainder as small r or big R. That is okay. All right. It depends. You just listen to what your teacher wants. At the end of the day, the remainder is the remainder. Next challenge. Wow. Wow. This mountain looks good. And why is 6 there? Why is that 6 hanging? Boom. We have 76 divided by 3. All right. Can you do this? Let's see. Look at 7. Is 7 smaller than 3? No. 7 is bigger than 3. So we start with 7. So what do we have? 7 is equal to 6 plus 1. That's fine. You can write 7 is equal to 3 plus 3. But we have seen that in the previous example. So you can write 7 is equal to 3 plus 1. That's good. Or you just go to this. Now, how do we write 6? We write 6 as 3 times 2, because 3 times 2 will give us 6. Now the red 2 has appeared. Where do we write the 2? We write above 7, because we use 7 to do this operation. Boom. 2 goes there. You see the blue 6 under 7, so the 6 goes there. And what is the operation? We invite the negative sign. We carry out the operation. 7 minus 6 is 1. You see the yellow one. Boom, that's a yellow one. Now with this level, this 6 has to drop down. Look at this. Zoom. Now if the 6 goes down, we have 1 and 6. 1 and 6 is now 16. So we now have to look at 16 divided by 3. How do we write that? We can write 16 as 15 plus 1. And now 15. How do we get 15? 15 is 3 multiplied by a number. What number is that? Do you have the number? Great job if you saw it. Excellent. Boom. 3 times 5 will give us 15. So what do we do? The orange or the brown 5 will now go above 6. Like this. Excellent. And where do we write 15? Good if you saw it. And what sign do we bring now? Minus. Good. And what is the operation? 16 minus 15 is, good job, 1. Look at the white one and the white one. Okay, and we are done. Since 1 is smaller than 3, our operation ends there. So we write it neatly as 76 divided by 3 is equal to 25 remainder 1. The moment the remainder is smaller than the number you divided by, you just stop. The operation is over. Let's look at the next one. We have 8 hanging. Good. We have 98. 98 divided by 6. How do we go about that? Do we start with 9 or do we just go with 98? If I can just go with 98, that's fine. Go ahead. But if you can't, just use 9, because 9 is bigger than 6. And so we write 9 as 6 times 1 plus 3. Or you can write it as 6 plus 3. That's okay. Then you write 6 times 1 above. That is fine. But since we already know what to do, we just go short. Okay, now the blue one will go above 9. Good. And 6 will move under 9. The operation will bring minus, and 9 minus 6 is 3. So what do we do with the 8 here? The 8 has to drop down. Excellent. So 8 goes down. Zoom. And now we have 38. Did you see that? Now our next challenge is to write 38 as 6 times something plus something. Okay? Do you have that? Or you write 6 plus 6 plus 6, up to you. Which one is easier for you? Now, teacher has it as 38 is equal to 6 times 6 plus 2. So we see the white 6. The white 6 will fly and go over 8. And now we write 38 as 36 plus 2. Now 36 will now slide under 38. So now we do the subtraction. The negative sign comes in and we have 38 minus 36. We see 3 minus 3 is 0. 8 minus 6 is, excellent. If you cannot do, you see here. It's here, always there looking at you. Boom, 2. and 2 is smaller than 6, so we stop there. Okay, there is nothing we can bring down. If you have other numbers, you can bring down. If you have other numbers after 8, you can bring down, and you continue like that. That's the process we will build on when we'll be dealing with numbers greater than 100, 3 digits, 4 digits. The principle is the same. So we tidy this up and we have 98 is divided by 6 is 16, remainder 2. We've come to the end of this production. Thank you very much. I hope you found it interesting. All the best in your math journey. Leave us a question if you have any difficulty. Bye bye.